Daddy, I'm going to school now. All right, boy. Have fun and come back home right after the school is over because I'm making pancakes. Okay, Daddy. Mwah. Bye-bye. Bye. Have fun. Doop, 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 doop. Where is my son? The pancakes are getting cold. Huh. Doop, 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 doop. Hi, Daddy, I'm back from school. Doop, doop, doop. Ah, you are just right because my son. What's that? You are dirty as hell. Really? Oh, yes. What has happened? I just played a bit soccer with my friends after school. Well, these brown spots. Well, I hate it. What can we do against it? My son, I have no experience with such kind of things. Well, your mom is not there the whole week and I really have no idea what to do. Whoa, Daddy, that's bad. Tomorrow is the party and I will meet Mary again. And look at me, she will hate me. Vump! But the solution is there. We from Magic Home Tools have invented the Quantrix. This amazing invention will make problems with dirt and spots be problems of the past. With this amazing invention we are making use of the latest research findings, and this tool is exploiting quantum mechanic phenomena and it's driven by a fluxation igniter. It's decompositing every dirt in seconds and only fresh air will remain. Oh, Daddy, have you heard that? Yes, boy, let's try it right away. So, let's see, where is your first spot we want to treat? Boonk! Wow, it's gone. Oh, that's great. Vump! It's gone. Let's see the big spot. Vump! It's gone. My son, this is an amazing tool. You are clean again. Your skin is very, very pretty now. Oh, really, Daddy? That's great. And then I can go to the party tomorrow and Mary will like me. And it's so, so great. Yes, it's really great. Thank you so much, Magic Home Tools. Yes, thank you, Magic Home Tools. Thank you, thank you.
Hello and welcome to this video. Before I'm going to show you the locks, I want to quickly tell you about an interesting YouTube message that I received recently. A couple of days ago, a guy from a marketing agency, and he called himself a content analyst, got in contact with me and asked me whether I was interested in a deal with his company, because his company would pay me for giving them the right to add advertising clips in the beginning of one of my videos. I was curious and I asked him which video he meant and how much they would pay. And he replied that it's the video where I decoded this four-wheel combination padlock. And for giving them the right to add their advertising clips before my video starts, they would pay me $80. So although it's nice to hear that someone would pay for adding ads before my videos, I decided, of course, not to do that, because I want my channel to be ad-free, and I will only bother you with my videos, and you should not be bothered with anything else. So the advertising clip you have seen before this video will probably be the only one you will ever see. Alright, so now let's move on to the locks. I have 2 locks for you today, and these locks came from Armenia and Georgia, because one of my friends was recently there for vacation, and she was so nice to bring me these 2 padlocks home for me. So Monika, thank you very much. They're very interesting locks, and I want to start with that one. It's a VANE padlock, getting out of the box. It's a nice heavy steel padlock. You can see the magnet attracts nicely to it. It's really nice made, well made, so the corners are smooth. Everything looks pretty well made. It's a disc detainer lock. Works with no problem, has no spring tension on the shackle and no spring tension on the core. It has extra top security, and indeed for me this is top security because I don't have the tool to get into these kind of locks. It has a Bulgarian locking mechanism. Get my light here that I can show you the Bulgarian. You can see. Probably on both sides. And as I said, it's pretty secure because I don't have the tools to pick it. And yeah, I really like disc detainer locks because it's nice to have no springs actually, because springs might break or might not work reliably anymore if it's getting very cold, or if something happens with a lock, if dirt comes in and so on. And therefore I think disc detainer locks are very robust. Yeah, I think the day will come where I get one of these tools to pick into the disc detainer locks as well, and then I will show you a picking on this lock. Yeah, everything is really nice on this lock, beside the fact that probably the shackle, although stated hardened, is not really hardened. I've tried it with a file, and here you can see the effect of one single stroke, and I think if this was hardened, you would probably not see a mark like this. So this was the extra top security VANE padlock. So now let's move on to the other lock. Here it's a little bit different. Everything is a little bit different on this lock. On the package it says XUE LIAN. That's the same as the 2 letters here. And Yan Sisu, and that's what that means, because I asked someone who can read Chinese characters, and he translated it for me. So this is the company name, and this actually means the type of lock, and if you let it translate with Google Translate, it says atomic lock, so I will call this the atomic lock. Very nice. Here on the side you can read a very long sentence with all these funny characters, and I've entered this in Google Translate, and you can listen to how it sounds. Make it a little bit louder. Once again, in slow motion. Yeah, and that just means the location where the lock manufacturer makes his locks. So, and here is the lock, and this is not really well made. I think this is probably thick, and magnet attracts to it, and it's painted. It's coated with a golden paint, and you can see here the pin looking very ugly sticking outside the paint. Then you can see the core. It's a smiley, kind of smiley type keyway, but the core is far off center and the tolerances are really bad. You can see that it's probably shimmable, so I operate it for you. You can see it has these just regular locking poles that can easily be shimmed. Yeah, here is the key. It's a, you can see that, it's a 4-pin pin tumbler with a pretty good bitting. You can see 2 long key pins in position 2 and 3, and 1 and 4 are very short. And it's not very easy to pick this lock. I had a pretty hard time to get it open the first time, maybe 20 minutes it took, until I got a little bit more familiar with picking this. So let me see if I can get into this lock. So I have to try again after some failed attempts, and the challenge is that I have to pick the lock in the same direction as the tension goes. But I cannot tension the lock from this edge, because then the tension wrench would turn around a little bit and bind on the pins. And even worse, the lock has spools in it, I believe. So I have to deal with that. 1 is springy, 2 is binding, 3 is binding, and the core turned a little bit. I think now I'm on 4. I have to release tension to get 4 set. And 4 is a weird pin, it's really hard to set 4. Yeah, 1 is still springy. Was 2 and 3 and 4. And now 1 is binding. And the lock is open. This is really the hardest cheap Chinese 4-pin smiley keyway lock that I've ever seen. It's tough, it's really a challenge for me. And I'm pretty happy that I got it open on camera. So here are the very nice and interesting locks that Monika took along for me from her vacation. So Monika, thank you very much for these great locks, and yeah, everybody else, thank you very much for watching and happy picking. Bye bye!